Okay guys, cameras. Okay, so let's talk about camera today. This is a scene that I put it together just for the sake of this demonstration, right? So what happened with us that deal with ArcFIS and scene environment composition. So we have our camera here, and what we normally do, there are those buildings in front of it and the trees. We normally go to our camera and then we go to the lens. We start to clip. Okay, we clip the camera, but sometimes to clip, for example, some elements that are in front of a camera, we have to clip too much, and then it starts to clip areas that we don't want: asphalt, concrete, bricks, everything. So what would be good? It would be good if we could hide and unhide objects from the camera based on the camera, right? That's exactly what I did. Okay, so let's say that you have this camera active. You just select your object, pick this guy, object, pick this other guy, and this is a bunch of objects inside a collection. It's gonna be painful to add them manually, right? So and then you select the symbol of your collection and just pick one of them, and then it will pick everything entire that collection, right? So they became bounding box, so they're not visible in your viewport, and they are removed from that camera, from visibility of that camera, right? But what happens if you change your camera to another camera? If you change your camera, oh, this is the camera, active camera now. Everything gets back to how it was before because the camera is different. So you can do the same with this camera, right? Pick up objects that you don't want to be, right, in front of your camera, and that's it. Every time you change your camera, it will change the visibility of those objects. How is that? How does that sound for this scene, for example, right? You hit enter, and then you will have your camera completely perfect, right? The shadows are here. There's no clipping. You don't need to clip the asphalt, anything. The reflections are there, right? So good. If you go to your other camera, maybe the objects will be in front of it. No, the objects are removed from that as well, right? So that's very handy. That's very handy for your scene, and I believe that's pretty easy. It's here in the camera. If you don't want that setting to be on anymore, you just put everything in the trash, and then the camera starts to be as it was before, right? Go to each camera and remove them. If they move somehow, you apply here. That's it, right? Easy peasy. I believe that's a very good setting to have in your camera. Anyways, let me know if you like. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't like, thumbs down. This add-on will be available on my Patreon in the link below. I dropped the price on my Patreon now because I want to have everyone enjoying my Patreon. So now it's the most basic. It's just $5 Canadian. So for you to have access to all the tools that I'm putting there, including the tools that I have in my supermarket and Gumroad that I still didn't port there, but I will gradually. Okay. So, but right now at this point you have a bunch of tools that you can check it out there and see if that makes sense for you, right? I will just mention a few tools here for you so you can see what is there, right? So what is there now is Vignette add-on for Krita, right? This nice German Shepherd dog, right? A model that's fully animated there in Blender, right? And he walks on a line and you put a line up and down and the dogs just follow that. It's easy to animate. This add-on that add-ons that basically unwrap multiple objects at the same time and make them in the proper scale and make them packed individually in your square UVW a thing that Blender doesn't do by default, and that's very handy. Okay, this guy is amazing, so you can isolate in, keyframes from your modify. If you have a bunch of modifiers, parameters, all of them keyframe it, you have a messy timeline, and then you can right click on them, just isolate them so you can see them isolated, tweak them back, all the keyframes are there, easy peasy. So like quality of life, this guy that fixed the lack of accent in Blender, right? When you are using Linux Mint, if you are using Linux Mint and using Blender, you will notice when you need to go to your text and you are Spanish or Mexican or any country that use characters, fancy characters like accent, they will not be interpreted in Blender. They will be just empty. So this fix that, easy peasy. Material wall, add a few functionalities for you to apply to all your objects. The some material parameters that Blender doesn't have by default. General ambient occlusion, so you basically can set up your ambient occlusion for your entire scene at once and tweak the ambient occlusion in the viewport, just like V-Ray, right? But in cycles. Finding missing textures, this is one of the best. So basically, you will find your missing textures in Blender like light speed compared with Blender does currently. That it's long and long and long in reading to all the folders. This one, you select the folder and it will read into all the folders inside that, but it will be light speed compared with the Blender default. So easy. This werewolf, which I particularly like it a lot, I did that from scratch, modeled, rigged, animated, white walking cycle. You can watch the YouTube and see how that works, right? And it's based on an American werewolf in London. I love that movie, so I created this guy. And you can also download that and use it, right? This is the guy. Oh my goodness. And easy grass generator, right? This is the grass that you can easily create grass in your Blender scene. I show how it works, and it's just out of the box. An amazing grass. You can see from the pictures here, like very realistic grass. So just out of the box, right? And the special material overhide that you can hide and unhide objects or collections from your material overhide, also applying a very nice grayscale that you can have your ambient occlusion to control it there. It's just sweet, amazing. Oh my goodness. It also has this light linking, right? Which is great. Why? Because it brings all the options of light linking to the light, not to the mesh. So every light, you have your light linking setups there, easier and easier to grab objects, easier to put collections there and tweak your light linking as you want in each light inside the light parameters, not somewhere else in Blender. I believe that's very painful for first that try that people that try that for the first time. CUDA memory, this is, I need to update this because it got much better. This is for you to save memory in Blender. It already helped me to render some projects that I was running out of memory these days. Huge artist projects, and this guy just saves me, right? And yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all you have here on my Patreon for now. But I'm doing a great job in updating this. Honestly, all of these, my Patreon has just 1 week or something that was released, and you have all of these here already. And I have so much to put in here that I just need to find the time to do that. Okay. So if you want to help me in keep doing this and building those tools that are already helping me, honestly, my friend, when I start to use those tools daily, I don't want to go. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back and how I used to use Blender before those tools, right? Just got used to, and because the productivity goes way up. And yeah, so check it out, my Patreon, right? And if you like those tools, just subscribe and help me to keep doing that. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. And take care, okay? And take it easy. That life is short. just enjoy life as well, not do just 3D. Okay, see you.